Jake Elliott puts the football back on the tee. Tony Pollard 5 yards deep in that Cowboys end zone. Final game of a wild week 3 in the NFL is underway. And it is, in fact, Dak time. Focused strictly on that Philadelphia defense. Prescott comes out throwing, and able to complete to Dalton Schultz. A lot of people not there on that Eagles defense, Lewis. As for the players who are, however.
Talked about Javon Hargrave. He's going to have his name called a lot tonight. And Darius Slay, let's see what role he actually plays tonight. Is he going to have to be a shutdown corner? Can he play on his side? He's going to have to make some plays, that's for sure.
To the ground. There's Zeke. And he has the first down yardage.
To fill in for the missing Brandon Graham.
Got Pollard and Elliott both in the game at the same time. Dak wants to throw underneath at Zeke. And he's out to the 45-yard line.
He's going to have to be mindful of this Philadelphia pass rush because they can get after it.
Got Connor McGovern in there at fullback, the 6th offensive lineman.
And they're running right that way. Ezekiel Elliott on a beautiful hole opened up by McGovern into Philadelphia territory for a gain of 8.
Mike McCarthy told us there.
Motion Elliott back into the backfield. With Dak under center. On 1st and 10 off the play fake. Elliott wants a deep shot, middle of the field. He's got it. CeeDee Lamb going to be just short of the goal line for 44 yards.
Just take off and make a beeline for the goalpost. Middle of the field is vacated. And that's exactly what Jonathan Gannon, the defensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles, told us he doesn't want to happen. He doesn't want the ball thrown over the defense's head.
And 6 inches from the goal. That's McGovern, and there's the fullback. Give it to Elliott. Drives it home, and for the touchdown.
Second effort here. It doesn't stop his feet. He's going to continue to push. Jarwin comes in and gives him a little bit of a shove. But they want to play
on this Eagles offense to keep up.
Pulls it out of the belly of Sanders. Hurts wants to throw. Across the middle of the field. Has Dallas Goedert. Well into Dallas Cowboy territory. And down to the 30s.
Hurts is thinking they're going to get a lot of zone coverage from Dan Quinn, the new defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. They get man-to-man right off the Trayvon Diggs in man coverage for a big game.
Hurts again off the play fake. Goes to Quez Watkins. I think he lost a piece of equipment.
Defensive end, I'm going to be back there again, but Lane Johnson's a different animal.
Zach Ertz is in there, just activated off the COVID list. Jalen Reagor can't get there. And the Cowboys do with Anthony Brown. Able to pick off Hurts.
Allow Reagor to sprint to it. Instead, it's grossly underthrown. And as you mentioned, the first turnover for the Eagles on the year.
So the Dallas Cowboys will start at the 1. And Dak will give him some breathing room for 4.
It's going to be important. Nelson, they cannot have that anymore, or this game could get out of hand for them.
2nd and 6, just inside the 5. Dak from his own end zone, lost the football. Comes out, the Eagles have it, and it's a touchdown for Philadelphia. Fletcher Cox, the heartbeat of this Eagles defense. And just what Philadelphia needed to answer.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Javon Hargrave, we talked about him. He's been the most disruptive defensive tackle in the National Football League through the first 2 weeks of the season, and right there he affects the game, Lewis.
Yeah, you see he went after the weakest link on the Dallas Cowboys offensive line, center Biadasz. That's who he just took and drove him back into the lap of Dak Prescott.
To tie the game, and he does. Philadelphia's first takeaway. 3rd Cowboys possession, and we've only played 5 minutes. It's Elliott picking and choosing. Out to about the 29, Josh Sweat, the tackle for the Eagles. Elliott beyond the 40. Hit hard as he spins off.
They've already had one explosive to CeeDee Lamb down the middle of the field. Why not take another shot?
Back to the ground game. First down yardage, and a flag comes in. See if the Eagles got caught too many players on the field.
Yeah, they should.
The 40 or younger. So they're just establishing their relationships with the stripes on the side, the officials. There's Tony Pollard. He's got the burst, and it's a first down. Gain of 11.
This is what we were talking about, Lewis, before the game. You have Ezekiel Elliott who can pound you between
Lamb. See if Darius Slay got there too early.
Pass interference. Defense, number 2. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
And he did.
And Darius Slay, easily their best man-to-man coverage defender. And you see he gets a good read on it. Great break and drive. Just deep, they're running it. As Dak sees a safety coming down, they're trying to exploit the one-on-one matchups on the outside. And Jonathan Gannon talked to us about that, saying we have to do a great job of disguising.
First down and 10. Inside the 35. Prescott steps and fires, and it is juggled and dropped. Dalton shook.
conflict. He's right here. Both these tight ends are going to come up and they're going to run a scissors combination. And this is all to take advantage of Marcus Epps being in there. But Epps gets turned around. Watch, he gets turned around.
Right, that's great athletic ability. Because usually that's 6.
Here's Pollard running between the tackle.
Momentum. He inadvertently grabs the face mask. These are the kind of errors they can't afford to have. Giving them free yardage.
First and goal from the 9.5. Give it to Zeke. Oh, Zeke, powerful. Take it on, people.